Hey adventurers! I just wanted to say today we're going to be talking about something very unique that I came up with a long time ago that I wanted to share. So first off, I just want to ask, do you feel you're not giving your party enough encounters? Do you feel that maybe these long trips that your party go through should have more action, but you're not sure? Maybe you're just getting frustrated with a dead end and want your party to do something, or perhaps you're running a game you've been pulling out your ass this whole time and wouldn't mind a little help. Well, enter the Fortune and Chaos dice. The Fortune and Chaos dice is a mechanic that I created a long time ago because I had these weird dice sitting around and I wanted more stuff to happen, but I didn't want my players to feel like it was me that was putting pressure on the party constantly. I just wanted more stuff to happen, but I didn't. You could say I just didn't want the blame for it. So I came up with this system using two of these weird dice. They're called Plane Chase dice. They're from a game called Magic the Gathering, specifically a format called Plane Chase, in which you have these two six-sided dice. Where all sides are blank except for two. On one side there's a Plane Chase side, and on one side there's a Chaos side. And in this Fortune and Chaos dice that I've created, I just changed the Plane Chase side to be a Fortune side and kept Chaos. So yeah, I just wanted to go over that Fortune and Chaos dice is a nice way to shake things up and keep parties on their toes, and maybe even make them think twice about traveling unprepared, or to just sit around and do nothing. You either use a six-sided die with only two faces, or you use a normal six-sided die and roll them to see if it's peaceful for excitement, peaceful or full of excitement. If the die lands on a face you choose to be chaos or a 6, then roll in the bestiary or on other such charts to have something bad happen to them, having to make them deal with a problem. If it lands on the face you choose to be fortune or a 1, then think of something good to happen, or roll on a random loot chart and have them trip over a magic item or something of value like a random silver candlestick that must have fallen off a cart, or perception to see a nearby item, or even roll for a random NPC to join them or to find them and sell them things. If you feel the game is too slow or too boring, then roll 2 dice and increase the chances of things happening, and even increase the chaos or the fortune effects on those rare occasions that you roll double or both. Nothing makes a game more interesting than encounters that no one could have prepared for. So this is how the system works. Extremely simple, extremely easy to do. You just need 2 six-sided die, and you can either roll. You at most need 2 six-sided die, I'd say. I mean, I'd leave it up to you on how many Fortune and Chaos dice you want to roll during scenarios, and obviously understanding that the more you roll, the higher chances of something happening. For me, I never rolled more than 2. There were some encounters where I just rolled 1 to see if you got Fortune and Chaos, and then there was a lot of times that I just rolled 2 to see if you got Fortune and Chaos. I never rolled 3, partially due to the fact that I don't have more than 2 Plane Chase dice, so that kind of decided it for me, but at the same time, I just felt like it was too much to go more than 2. Because whenever I rolled 2 Fortune, 2 Chaos, or a Fortune and a Chaos, it was an extremely exhilarating process of either an extremely difficult Chaos moment, like having to face off against 2 encounters worth of problems at the same time, or it was an extremely way too well of a good chance, but I don't want to take away the rewards. If they got Fortune, then they deserve their rewards. And so it just became too big of a thing to do more than the 2 that I did, because even though my party members are kind of mid-maxers and they are very powerful gamers in general, I don't think they could handle a ×3 encounter, at least not very easily, that's for sure. And I don't think that they deserve more than ×2 loot, because ×3 loot that's a lot of loot to just randomly get every time you're traveling. Well, not every time, but every once in a while when traveling. So yeah, that's the Fortune and Chaos dice. I don't recommend using this if you are doing a very restrictive campaign. So like what I mean by that is I don't recommend it if you're doing an out of the book campaign. I don't recommend doing it because it could probably cause a lot of inconsistencies with the game and how it's supposed to go. And if you're running your game as tight as a book campaign, then I don't recommend doing it either, because the extra experience that you're getting from the fights, or the extra loot that you're getting from the fights, or the extra loot you're getting from the fortune encounters, or possibly even the helpful NPCs that you get from the fortune encounters, could possibly really screw up the book campaign or the restricted campaign in fashion. But if you are more loosey-goosey with your game and you are more pulling stuff out of your butt most of the time for the game, then I think the Fortune and Chaos dice is perfect for your situation, because it's adding more scenarios, it's adding more ups and downs to the game, resulting in much more entertaining gameplay, much more entertaining situations, and a lot more fun, in my opinion. But yeah, that is the Fortune and Chaos dice. If you guys got any helpful hints on how to make them better, or if you just want to talk about your encounters with them, maybe you want to come back to this video or come to a current stream or current video and tell me how things are going with the Fortune and Chaos dice in your game, go ahead and let me know. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know how it's impacted your game. Let me know if it's going well. I'd love to talk about it. I'd love to hear about it. Otherwise, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys have a safe adventure.